Manchester United has given up on Carlos Baleba, not because they want, not because they didn't try, but because Brighton has made it impossible for them to even start negotiations with them. So, guys, cry me a river. Guys, don't cry for spilled milk. Move on quick, guys, and look elsewhere because it is already on. Welcome to the United of Sport. We are powered by DSTV, who are bringing to you all live football matches. So many games, including the biggest football party concerning any Manchester United and actually football fan out there. Man United Arsenal is the party itself. It starts on Sunday and we will be live with a watch along, but we are powered by DSTV, who give you that game live and in glorious HD for just 39,000 Uganda shillings. Honestly, that's too little. Go enjoy your game. Don't you go for piracy. Guys, what's going on? So Manchester United has been cornered by Brighton. Whatever game Brighton has played, I think clearly they have won. Clearly they have won because United were playing the patient game, approach the player, start to make it look like, yeah, the player is okay. You're proceeding with a bid, you have your money. Brighton are saying we're not about your money. We have a project running and it's not about just your money. It's a project and we are not letting go of a player. The coach speaks first and now it has been clearly confirmed that Brighton are not even willing to listen, to even give Man United a fee. They're not even willing to name a price, a figure. Man United was saying, name your price. Guys, it's so sad. It's more sad and painful that you spend every day on the internet watching me, listening to me tell you you can earn online. And now, next month, we are taking you to the next level. Yeah, we've got to take it to the next level. Those who are quick, they will jump to the party wagon and learn, get on with the world. How does AI? That's the next level of the class. If you want it, if you didn't have it, you can learn AI if you feel you're ready. How does AI also help you now with the internet and earn? Guys, understand how the things work. But going back to the football, Javi Guerra is one of the other players that was linked with Man United. And yeah, we know that United is looking elsewhere. But, of course, the timelines are not in favor, of them in any way, because the Arsenal game certainly won't have United with an ideal midfielder, if there is any now, that Baleba is not happening. Now, they could choose to go for Javi Guerra or even for Adam Wharton, who was also linked with Man United, also a left-footed player like him. Javi Guerra is not left-footed, but not at the same level. There are people who feel like that boy can easily bring whatever Baleba does, but I think Baleba is more fun. Even Crystal Palace, by the way, grooms good players, but I think Brighton groomed midfielders have proved to be different and solid. But even I'm not disrespect to Crystal Palace, but also Watson as a player, I don't think he's as really quite as good, but he's a good backup option. But signing him now or wait for next summer and go again for the ideal player you want. What do you do? Do you stick with what we have? There is Kobe. Is this an opportunity for Kobe to step up and prove himself that, yeah, I can actually do this, prove himself, and at the end of the season, no one is talking about bringing in a new midfielder because we felt at some point he had the potential. There are a few things Kobe needs to adjust. I don't know whether there are things you can learn as a footballer, increasing your intensity and pace. But if you're confident with the ball, it's a physical thing then for Kobe, just physical. He's technical enough, he's good, confident enough with the ball, just step it up. Don't be too calm for every moment. So that's what's going on. So if you're the one, what do you do? Forget about Baleba for now. United has closed the door. They have moved on. What do you do then? Do you focus on Arsenal and work on building what you have? But Amorim seems to be desperate because he feels it can work. Get the right midfielder for this team. It can work even this season. He spoke about today while speaking the pre-match press conference. He spoke about the battle being for top four. Definitely they want to get back in the Champions League, but they know it will be so difficult because there are so many other good teams. But he's seeing improvements in the team. For me, he sort of said, he was saying it without saying that I feel we are ready for it. We can go for it. It's not dependent. United were never entitled to having Baleba. They were never. It was a try. We all knew that it was going to be so hard because Brighton from the onset showed that they had no desire to sell. United were only trying to hope. They were only trying to be hopeful. So, for me, I think, whereas it's a Uh, whereas it's an issue, whereas it's an issue for the club, for the team, and how it wants to set up and how it wants to look, I think it's not one that should deter us from enjoying whatever progress we are making. I think there is progress to focus on in a lot of departments, even in the midfield itself. Baleba was ideal, but we've already done too much business. Amorim is waxing lyric about Benjamin Sesko and his qualities, his energy, his desire to learn, his humility, his work rate, his sharpness and smartness. Amorim is in awe of this kid, by the way. The belief he has in him. We were also speaking about Gyökeres, by the way, as well, but he also didn't want to, we clearly saw he didn't want to talk so much about him. But yeah, so that's where we are. Yeah, it's a bad, it feels bad, it feels sad, the situation, but I think it's nothing scary. It's something. It's something we can manage. I think we don't expect so much from that, to be honest. Even the ban itself was always going to be crazy. Maybe United would not easily have been able to afford it. You'd rather then move on quick to the next, but move on next to the next way of earning money in life today, guys. People earn money on the internet. West Bromwich Albion have finalized the signing of the young man, Toby Collier, on loan. Yeah. So he's also there, one for the future, time to grow, like Ahmad had time. So yeah, speaking of the game, guys, are we ready for it? I think so. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be reviewing it proper, talking about the probable 11. The question would be in the middle. Who plays next to Bruno? Who starts in that game? Does Amorim go all out and obvious? Or is it a more strategy, bring in Mount, he presses high and all that? Or do you just go all out with your thing and believe that it can work even with these players? Tell me what you think. Kawiki, 39,000. Go for it, fam.